We're on Lake Elmo Drive at Judith Lane. It's closed off in both directions right now. This tree came down on the power lines. Fire department just left the scene. Over on the other side, a neighbor also had a tree come down on his house. Mike Dolan came to his front door and then went back in the house.
The storm came up and the wind, and I heard a noise and I thought maybe I'd lost a limb off of a different tree. So I go to the front of the house to look, and about that time is when the pine tree is coming down. And all of a sudden I see it coming towards me, so I take off and run the other direction, and I stop, and because I didn't want to get trapped underneath the tree in my front room. And then that's where it all ended up, is it just kind of leaning on my house right now.
Dolan believes that the house across the street was fine where the tree came down on power lines. An officer on the scene says no one was injured. Down the street, neighbors came together to move a tree out of the road and clear some of it from the yard.
It was kind of fun, helping and making use to just help people.
Nice to see people actually step up. Really good.
And some of that goodwill was in downtown Billings on 2nd Avenue North in front of the sheriff's office, where one man helped just to be a good citizen.
It snapped quick. Yeah, you can tell by the base there. Yeah, that wind was just too much.
Others also did what they could to help.
The wind blew the siding off from my neighbor's house. It was blowing so strong, the rain and hail come in horizontally.
I had the headphones on. I heard it, and I was like, oh. I got outside, I was like, oh.
You couldn't even see. It was just that much rain and hail, just white out.
Up at the airport, 2 trees came down, and first reports indicated the Yellowstone County Museum was damaged.
I hate to see any of these big, beautiful trees down, but I'm glad it didn't fall on our Yellowstone County Museum.
Commissioner John Austin came up to check that, as well as other parts of the county.
Trees on the road, trees down, and all those things. It'll take a little evaluation first to find out where the biggest problems are.
In Billings, David J., MTN News.